Hey everybody, my name is Julie, and I am creating this video on the fly. I'm even in the process of just trying to fix up the tripod here. Alright, I want to talk to everybody about something, and that's abuse. Alright, I've heard people talk about how abuse leaves marks. That if there's no bruises, then there's no abuse. Let me tell you something, that is the biggest nonsense I've ever heard in my entire life. Abuse comes in many, many different forms. And at some point, we have all abused somebody to some degree. Maybe we, I don't know, made a joke on somebody, and while we're thinking it's funny, we're not realizing that it's hurting their feelings because they're not saying anything to us, and maybe they're laughing along. Maybe they're in that mood where they are laughing along. They don't know any other way to respond but that. Here's the thing. We are all very in tune about the way someone looks when you're telling a joke. We're all very in tune with it. So if you're sitting there and you're pinging off someone's pair of blue jeans, like, it's too big, it's too, too small, whatever it may be. And all of a sudden their face is like, pay attention to that, because that right there is abuse. That right there is hurting their feelings. And if you keep on pinging and pinging and pinging and pinging, it's abuse. And it didn't leave a single mark, nothing that no one can see. Instead, what it did, it messed with their mind. It messed with their ego. It messed completely with their self-esteem. And don't do that crap. Don't do that crap, okay? Now, the other part that I want to bring up is family members. Let me tell you something. Blood is not always thicker than water. Just today, I found out that blood does not count in my case, all right? I'm not going to give complete details, but I have learned that there is this one person who proclaims to be my blood, but boy, did she backstab me good and hard. Now, let me tell you something really, really quick, which I'm going to be saying that a whole lot. I can already feel it coming on because I am in a mood right now. If you got a family member that does you wrong, and they're doing the same thing to somebody else, they're never going to change, ever. Now, let's say this family member is not a family member. Let's proclaim that they're a friend. Okay, just a friend. So this friend does something that messes with your life, really, really enormously messes with your life. It changes everything that you've got going on in your life. I'm talking, creates one speed bump, right after another speed bump, right after another speed bump, and no matter what you do, you can't get off these speed bumps because their destructive way has really set you in on a course. How long are you going to be their friend? All right? They took money from you. They messed up your car. They drove drunk with your kid in the car. Come on, whatever the scenario you want to make up, how long are you going to be friends with them? Now reverse the roles. It's a family member. Family member does the same thing. Create the scenario you want to. All I know is that the scenario is really, really bad. To the point to where you can't trust them. To the point to where they're all up. They screwed up your entire life. Just because they're blood, are you supposed to put up with that? Are you supposed to put up with that abuse? No. Shut them down. Shut it off. And if the other family members don't like it, they can join them. It's really that simple. The bottom line is, your life belongs to you. There ain't nobody going to look out for it better than you, okay? And you let somebody else get a hold of your life, and all they're going to do is put a rein around your darn neck and ride you like a darn donkey. And they're going to ride you long and hard until your spinal cord breaks. Family members will do the same thing. Now, I'm not talking all family members. I ain't going there. Don't nobody pick this apart and read in between the lines. Some family members will be there through thick and thin, no matter what you do, no matter how bad it may seem. They are there for you. That's real family, all right? Friends are the same way, but sometimes, friends are truly better than family. I have this one family member. This family member is supposed to have my back always, right there. But today, I found out just exactly where they stand. And today, I have cut the strings. Don't need it. Don't want it. Made my blood pressure rise. And let me tell you why. There ain't nobody worth me stroking over again. Nobody. So, I'd rather cut the strings, walk away, and be happy than deal with mess. That's me being nice. So, ask yourself this. Is blood thicker than water? Is water thicker than blood? And who's your friends? You decide the type of life you want to live. But under no circumstance are you to put yourself down to proclaim that you're less than the person that just walked all over you. Stand up for yourself. Take the reins. Take them off. Throw them away. This is your life. There ain't nobody in charge but you. And as far as my life, you have hurt me for the last damn time, woman. No more. Like, shut me off from you. You're dead to me. I love my life. And I deserve best. Because I'm good. I'm good enough to have the best. Like all other people on this earth. They're good enough to have. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to know the value of your soul. And to know that it is far greater than someone who doesn't give two shits about you. Take nothing from nobody and allow nobody to take nothing from you. Just be productive, positively. Never lose the faith in yourself. You're good. You're worthy. You deserve it. That's all that you need to know to make life real nice. When you shut down that handful of people that you know, circling around like a pile of sharks, waiting to just grab up on you and pull you down. Get rid of them. It's better to wait for one person who will treat you for what you are worth. It's better to wait for them than have this. I don't want this. I want this. Be good to yourself. Always.